Happy New Year! Okay, this is going to be for the new year. I'm going to do a card for each month of the year. So there's going to be one card for each month of the year. So there'll be 12 cards. And yeah, this is Steve's card flip, obviously. We also have on this channel, we have Kim's covers and Steve's poems. And so we also have like playlists. So I'm going to get started for everybody, and I hope you are well. Yes, this will be an interesting year like last year. So I'm going to shuffle the cards and we get started and see what comes up for everybody. First one, obviously, it's going to be for the month of January. What message do you got any animals have for everybody in the month of January? And I'll stop when I feel comfortable, and I'll take the card from wherever. And okay, the miracles are endless. So hold that up. Okay. So January is going to be pretty good. So I'm not talking about politically what's going on. I'm talking about in your life. January will be a good month for you. So a lot of miracles and a lot of good things coming to you in the beginning of the year. So the year goes off with a bang to start with. So that's pretty cool for January. So we keep going and see what we've got for February. So January, all good. Good things coming. Keep the momentum going. If you had a good Christmas and everything's wonderful catching up with people, yes, you may be back at work and stuff, but life is still good. So shuffle the cards for everybody. What do God and animals have for everybody in February? Okay. February, take a leap of faith. So I'm going to put that down. Okay. There may be a situation where you need to take a leap of faith and you need to back yourself, you need to trust yourself, and you need to go for it. There may be several situations that you need to take leaps of faith, but there may be one major one that stands out in particular where you need to back yourself, and don't listen to other people that say you can't do this or whatever. A lot of them don't know what they're talking about. You're the best judge of you. If you feel you can do it, if you believe you can do it, back yourself and go for it. So this is for March. We're shuffling the cards. And what have we got? Guardian angels. We got, okay, March is bring your ideas to life. So I will put that down. That's the electric eel. So with March, you have ideas, but they need to be brought to life. Do not just keep them as ideas, obviously. This is where you may need to back yourself in February as you're stepping forward. The ideas need to come to life. There's a reason they need to come to life. What you have to offer is obviously important, whether you feel it is or not. It may benefit other people. So, look at the broader community, look outside of yourself, and bring your ideas to life so they can remain. So, I'm shuffling for April. Yeah, I know I'm getting through this pretty quick, but this is just briefly so it's not too long for everybody. And I don't bore you. April. Want you to claim your independence. That's cat spirit. So hold that up and I'll put that down. Okay. Cat spirit sort of wants you to do your things your way and to claim your independence as a person. What may work for somebody else may not work for you, and that's totally okay. Everybody's not meant to be the same. Everybody is individual and original, and if you keep doing things the same way as everybody else all the time, sometimes it may work for you, sometimes you may find that it's not, but you may find that you want to be unique as a person and to celebrate your uniqueness and your independence from people and situations. You may find that comes in very beneficial to your development and growth as a person. So I'm shuffling for May, asking guiding animals what message do they have for everybody. Okay, I'll take from the other end this time. We got Crow Spirit, co-create with Spirit and May. Okay. So I obviously think that this group are very spiritually aware, but if you're not, what I'm saying is spirit does communicate with you, but you need to pay particular attention if you're not clued in like that, because you are definitely being communicated with in some way. This may be signs and synchronicities. There may be things that you look around and notice that you may not usually notice. There may be things that come to you that don't usually come to you, or you're paying attention to your body and receiving signals that way, but you are being communicated with, and they definitely want you to pay attention. I've got a bird in the background. So I'm shuffling this for June for everybody. For the year coming, 2025. And what do God and the animals have for everybody? Yeah. Okay. Truth transcends illusion. Okay, I'll hold that up. Alright. People can wear masks, and sometimes what you think people want to hear is not actually what is beneficial for you or them. The truth is going to hold you in better stead going forward than creating illusions and putting yourself in situations that you may have trouble getting out of. I'm not saying you're a dishonest person. I'm just saying that sometimes when we accommodate to other people and we try to please them and be this for this person and this for that person, it all gets a bit much, it all gets a bit tiring, and you're not authentically being yourself, and you're not growing as yourself, and you're not moving forward in that way because you are trying to accommodate other people. While there's nothing wrong with trying to please people, there's a difference between authentically you and pleasing people and authentically not being you in order to please people. If you are trying to please people by not being yourself, it's not going to work. Okay, so I move on to what was that? Was June, July for everybody. Okay, I shuffle for everybody what God and animals want everybody to know. And I'm taking it from the middle this time. We got freedom is yours in July. Okay. So horse spirit may actually sound like a bit of a harsh message, but it's not meant to. If you feel trapped in your head, if you feel trapped emotionally, you have choices. You may not like the choices you have, but you do have choices. Situations that you're in, you can get out of. It may not be easy. It may be the most difficult thing that you have to do, but you can get out of situations that start again. Yes, there may be a price to be paid in some of these cases. There may not in others. But you may look back and think that it's the best thing you do. But as people, we do have the freedom to choose, and that is part of just being us. So move on to August for everybody. See what we have for everybody for August. What message do we have, God and the animals, for everybody in August? Where do I feel I want to take from the bottom again? Okay. Act as if. Alright, I hold that up. That's chameleon spirit. Okay. So sort of in April, May, June, July, August. Yeah. Sort of in what was the month? Was July, where I was saying, to authentically be yourself. In August, you've been asked to act as if you don't know what's going on, I want you to act as if you do know what's going on. So you sort of fake it till you make it in August. So it's sort of a bit contradictory to what I said earlier, but sort of fake it till you make it and sort of back yourself and just go with it, and things will work it out. You'll work out how things go along the way. There may be some problems, but you'll work it out, and you're asked to sort of, act as if, in situations you may not be so comfortable, you may have to act as if you are comfortable. There may be situations where things may not be ideal for you, but you may need to act as if they are, just to get by and get through them. The situations will work out. You just may need to step up a little bit in some situations. So I'm moving on to September. What message do we have for everybody in September? Okay. Fox spirit, think on your feet. Okay. So September may be a month where you may need to think on your feet. There may be some quick thinking to make some maneuvers. Plans you may thought may be going one way may veer into a different direction. And while this is not a bad thing, it may be your quick thinking that saves the day. So something that may look, this was going in this direction, something happens, everything changes. You've got to think on your feet to think of a solution. You can think of it, just advise to stay calm, keep yourself grounded, stay together, and keep your head clear. You'll get your answers. They'll come to you. Do not be stressed. Stay calm. You'll work it out. So that's for September. You will be triumphant. Just please keep you calm. That's the best way to find your solutions when you're relaxed. When you're stressed, you create a blockage and you won't get much of anything. So this is for October. What message comes to everybody for October for this year coming up in 2025? Ask on the animals. And we've got, okay, koi fish spirit. There's always enough. Okay. So what koi fish spirit wants from you, it wants you to have an abundant mindset. It doesn't want you to think in terms of lack. It wants you to think in terms of there is enough of everything for everybody in the world. So, if you're in a situation where you do not have much money and you think, I'm always working for money, or you feel like you're always a slave to earning a dollar, stop seeing things in that way and start looking at ways that you can draw money to you. See yourself as a magnet and a person that attracts things, and be open to money and things coming to you, as opposed to seeing yourself chasing it all the time. Even by changing that dynamic, by seeing yourself as attracting money as opposed to chasing it all the time, can change things for you. So, however things are, things can change, and you've got to be open to realize that things in life can change. Things change all the time. Look at the next year and you will definitely see things will change a lot. So going for November, for everybody, what message do we have? Got any animals? Okay. I've got to read this. White Raven Spirit, trust in the magic. Okay. So November's a pretty cool month. So you've been asked to trust in the magic of God, the universe, or whatever you want to call it, or you may have another deity or spirit or whatever you call it, but it's pretty much the same thing anyway. So there's magic happening in November, and you've got to realize that you're being looked after. So don't get into a negative mindset. If you do, yes, people do. Please try your best to get out of it, or change it, or shift it, or do what can be to shift it, because there's a lot of good, and you're being asked to just, be in an observer state and to see all the good things that are happening for you at this time of year. So I'm shuffling for December in 2025, and this will be the last month of the year. And let's see what we got. Sorry, I'll stop when I'm comfortable. Sometimes it may take a bit longer. Okay. This is Mouse Spirit. Tend to the small things. Okay, so I'm just going to put that down for you. So that will be my last card for the year. Okay, so Mouse Spirit wants you to tend to the small things. You may have a lot going on. There may be a lot to do, particularly once again coming up to Christmas in the month of December. But you are asked to get the small details in order, and the bigger details will take care of themselves. By doing the small things, by crossing the T's and dotting the I's and getting all that in order, you will help to get the bigger things sorted out. It may be smaller steps that lead to the bigger step being possible. But by doing the smaller steps, it helps the bigger steps to fall in place. So in one way, it's sort of all connected to each other. So in that way, it all works together. Yeah. So I'll do a self-care card for everybody for the year. Depending if it's inappropriate to show it, due to nudity, I'll take the one from the bottom. So this can be for everybody. I'll just this in the middle. The self-care card for everybody for 2025. And what have we got? Okay, I've got help. Ask for help. Receiving is an act of generosity. Okay. So I'll just put that down here for the moment. Okay. Sometimes in life we need to ask for help. There's nothing wrong with asking for help. Everybody needs help, but sometimes, we are human. It's a needed thing. I help you, you help me. We create a better world when we all help each other. So that is the last of what I've got to show for everybody. I send you much love and hope you have a great 2025. Until next time, I'll catch you later. Okay, bye.